Hello viewers and dear students, welcome back to another video and this would be the lecture 11 for the learning Adobe Illustrator. Lecture 10 was the last video about eraser tool, scissor tool and knife tool, as you can see on the screen. And this is my channel. I'm a graphic designer. My name is Umar Jamal, and you can go to Google and type GRAFIXERS and you will be directed to my pages, and in the video section you can grab any video and come to my channel. Now coming back to the Illustrator, today I'm going to discuss this tool, rotate tool and the reflect tool. So these are pretty simple tools. If we have something on the screen, some rectangles, some squares and a star, and we want them to have a little bit rotation, a little bit change to the position, so what we can do, we can just click this rotate tool icon, or we can just press R on the keyboard and we will have one option. The first option is for the midpoint, for the first option will be the midpoint, to set a midpoint, so where the thing will rotate around. So as I move this point over here, now if I move something, it will rotate around this thing, this midpoint. Again, I'm selecting this one and I will move this thing to here and will rotate again. We can move this at any time, this point here, and if we rotate it, it will rotate on this point. We can have this point outside the box or anything, and then if you rotate, it will rotate on this axis that we have set over here. Same thing will happen with this star. Like if we select this star and we click over here, select the rotate tool, we set a point of rotation and we set it over here, and then if you rotate, the star will rotate around this axis point, this center point. So same with the rectangle or anything, we can do this. So if you rotate from this one is a shortcut, this is different rotation, and if you select this one, it will have a center point over here, and now if you rotate, it will rotate around this point. If we come back to this shape and go to the corner, the center point will be reset to this center. There is little confusion between these two rotation tools. Another way we can rotate something is by right clicking on the object, going to the transform option, drop down menu, and there we get the rotate option as well, and we can set one angle for that and click the preview button, and we will see we can rotate with the perfect angle that we want. Pressing OK. If we want, we can have, we do have one more option, like I have something at the angle of 0, and if I give 20 angle, rotated this thing to the angle of 20, and then I press copy, it will make a copy of that star on top of it. The original will remain over there and the copy will be the next one. And if I right click, go to the rotate again, we will have the same angle again, and then we can press copy and make another one. Without going to other, if you don't want to waste this much time going to transform and then rotate and then another copy, you can just press Control button and D button on the keyboard. Control plus D will repeat the last operation. The number of time we will press the Control plus D button, we will have a copy of the last operation or function we have done. Like if I have made a copy of this by pressing an Alt button on the keyboard. If I press the Alt button and I drag this, click and drag, it will make a new copy. So if I want to repeat this thing, I will hold the Control button and press D. It will repeat the same function with same size and same properties. So this is one shortcut for making another copy or repeating the same function that we have done. So this was for the rotation plus making the same repetitions. Now coming to the next thing, we have a rotate tool, and the shortcut for that is O on the keyboard. We press O on the keyboard and we get this rotate tool. But first we have to make some shape so we can rotate it. For that I'm going to make one circle. Okay, now I have to cut into half to make half circle. Two ways or three ways we can do that. The simple one is to have a knife, hold Alt and Shift and cut it into half and delete one layer. So we have one half circle. Now selecting it by the selection tool and clicking selecting the rotate tool, here we will have to hold the Alt button on the keyboard and then going to the very corner or very outside or at the end of this circle and make sure you are on this path where you want to rotate it. So I'm going to show you right at this point, hold the Alt button and click. See, you got one reflection or one reflection of the thing. So it is actually reflected, but we want a new copy of it. So we can just click on this button, copy, and we will have two half circles. Now we got this. We have a stroke, so if I remove the stroke, what we got? Yes, we got the circle back. Yes, you can make many changes to it. Like you have a circle over here, you come to this point, press and hold the Alt button and click, you get this menu as well. So what you can do with this menu, you can make one horizontal reflection, but you can't see what is going on. So I'm going to make some changes to the shape and I'm going to this anchor points, making some changes to this anchor and some changes to this one. So now if it is reflected, you will see some difference. So I'm pressing the Alt button and then clicking, because I've selected a few of the anchor points, so I have to select the whole object. Then going back to the reflect and I'm pressing the Alt button and click. See, it is reflected. If I make the preview, it is reflected on the same path. If I make it horizontal and preview, it's going up there. So vertical is this or horizontal is this, and we can specify an angle as well, like at which angle it is going to be reflected. This is rotation and this one is reflection. So I'm pressing copy over here, so we got a perfect circle again. So this one is reflection tool, how you can reflect something, and the other one was rotation tool. I hope this one covers these two in detail. Thank you very much for watching. Here's my channel, please like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye bye.